UL.
It's week 10 of the 2026 season, and we'll get a look at the Penguin, Jalen Waddle. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Dolphins and the Chargers, and it's coming up next.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week. When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. New set of downs for him from the 46. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Devin White hauls him down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Herbert now, blitz coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bojorquez to kick. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He'll start from the 39. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. First and 10, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backward. Coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And the Dolphins got it! And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now, following the turnover. That's caught, Devon Achane. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Achane running right. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tuipulotu in for the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll stick with Achane. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. He's got it to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. A-Chain running to the right. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. A-Chain again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instinct.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Motioning left is Johnston. Herbert on first down. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 38. It's complete to Higbee. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds McConkey. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Herbert to throw once more. Gets this to McConkey. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. On first down, they're going to start out with A-Chan. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Tua off the play fake. Complete out to the right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's Tua again. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chargers are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense to the line for second down. Here's Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers trailing on the scoreboard. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Herbert from the gun. He finds McConkey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed here to Johnston. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. All right, here we go, second down. Now Herbert again. Johnston brings it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. It's Herbert once more. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Herbert throwing again. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. First down, here's Tua. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Tua now from the gun. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete till he gets. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New set of downs for him from the 46. Tagovailoa on first down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again following the sack. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chargers might be able to get some points late after the interception. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And it's the Patriots with this one well in hand at halftime. Drake May, a touchdown pass in that first half. We'll stay in the AFC North as we head over to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. Jerry Jeudy, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Mac Jones leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins to back out on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Hauled in by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hauled in left side. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. It's marked every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa has a man. It's Achane. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And oh, he got it! Interception! Derwin James picks it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they... away.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action now for Herbert. Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now after that snap. Dolphins still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They send the tight end in motion. After the sack, another pass on second down. To his back, J.K. Dobbins.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player. This time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On third down, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. The Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means go one option, run it, and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Has him on the quick hitter. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his man Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Running with Achane out of the gun. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Tagovailoa to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Back to throw. Tua. Legette's got it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. They run the counter to Achane. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. to throw. Tunga Vailoa. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's brought down for a loss. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Buying some time right. He takes it himself.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more... Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down. Herbert from the gun. That throw finds Johnston. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's... a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about...